Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk about some Hebrew stones that were inscribed in Hebrew that were found in North America here, United States. I don't know if you're aware of these or not. You can look them up online. I'll give you the names of them. Look them on up. They're intriguing. And I first discovered, well, there's four stones I discovered off of TV. These archaeology TV shows, everything, and I was just kind of, perplexed with them because so certain TV shows would say they were either Hebrew, they were either Native American, or Viking runes. So, I just watched the shows and everything, kind of pondered about it. But then I got the general idea. I emailed a linguistic expert, Dr. Miles Jones, who I promoted some of his books on my other show, and I emailed him, and I sent him the pictures of them, and when he come back, he told me the results of what he found, and there's a stone called the Kensington Stone in Minnesota. I couldn't get a good enough picture for him to look at. He couldn't tell what it was because, it's just bad lighting, bad pictures. The second one was the Bat Creek Stone in Tennessee. Well, he looked at those symbols on there that were inscribed, and he didn't know what it was. He's like, it's not Hebrew. So, but the three stones that he looked at and said were Hebrew were the Los Lunas stones. It's like a boulder, a Decalogue Stone, and that's in New Mexico. And then the other two I sent him was the Keystone and the Decalogue Stone of Ohio in the United States here. He said them are Hebrew too. Now the Decalogue Stone is sort of like a boulder, not a big gigantic one, bigger than us, but it's got old Hebrew inscriptions in it of the Ten Commandments. And that was found. Let me read it here. I just wrote a little bit. I wrote a little bit of the history about here. It's got the Ten Commandments. It was found in 1933, but the guy that took the person there, he said as a boy he saw it in 1880. It was there back in about 1880. Now New Mexico didn't get complete statehood until 1912, but it was still a U.S. territory. So, and this kind of, it's just kind of amazing. Last I heard about it, though, it's too big. They couldn't move it to a museum or anything like that. I don't know, but just look that stone up, the Los Lunas Stone, the Decalogue Stone in New Mexico, because it's pretty impressive, really. But then the other two stones were in Ohio, the Decalogue Stone and Keystone. Decalogue Stone is it's probably about the size of this, but not as long maybe. But it's got like a little case, like a lid on it. But in the middle of it, when you open up in the middle, it has the Ten Commandments going in like an oval shape, type, kind of like that. But in the center, it has a figure in it, a man, and supposedly it's Moses. But it's got little inscriptions on it, and they found that, and they found the Decalogue Stone in November of 1860 in Ohio. They dug it up by accident, but not too far from that, in the same year, the Keystone, and the Keystone is kind of like almost like a triangle, and it's not very big. It's probably something like that. And that rock, the rock it was carved on, is native to that land, especially that county. They determined that, and on the Keystone, it's got Hebrew inscriptions on all four sides. And on one side it says, it can be deciphered as Holy of Holies. And then the other side's King of the Earth. The other side is the Law of Yah. And the other side is the Word of Yah. Now, thing is about these are post-exile Hebrew writing. Miles Jones is he knows Hebrew, ancient Hebrews. He knows Paleo Hebrew, the oldest of the Hebrew symbols languages. But this is after the exile, this type of language, so this type of Hebrew writing. So question is, how did these stones get here? Why did they get here? Who put them there? Was it the Hebrews? I mean, how long, of course, some of these secular scientists and archaeologists, of course, they come up with the best excuse ever. They're frauds, but it's a lot of other ones say, no, it's not a fraud. And they just scratch their head, say they don't know what it is. They don't know who brought it, when, why. I mean, that's a long gap from the exile till, the discoveries in 1860 and then 1930. One's in Ohio, and the state of Ohio came into existence. It became statehood in like 1808. But what happened was, in the 1700s, fur trappers and explorers, Europeans, were actually going into that area. And in New Mexico, you had the Mexican-American War, and I think it was around 1840s or something like that. And how did they get there? Who put them there? Why? I mean, were they Hebrew explorers, or it just kind of boggles my mind. It's very interesting. And actually, there's more stones. I never really checked up on them as yet, but there's more stones that are possible Hebrew origin that's found in the United States, which is, interesting in itself. But I just wanted to let you know about this, something for you to look up and ponder. And the one at the Decalogue Stone in Ohio, you could actually buy a little replica of the Decalogue Stone. And I looked on there to see how much it was. I thought it'd be, $30, 40 at the tops. Oh no, it's like double or triple that. I was like, I ain't gonna get that because it costs too much. But it'd be a nice little heirloom to have. But yeah, just check those stones out. Check them out online, read up on the histories of them and everything else. And if you live close by to those, those places, go to those museums in Ohio. There's a little museum type of thing that these Keystones and Decalogue Stones in, and then the one in Los Lunas. If you're close by there, find out where it is. Go take a look at it. I mean, yeah. So yeah, but that's just kind of an interesting topic. I just wanted to share with you guys. So but I confirmed that that those three stones are actually in Hebrew. I trust Dr. Miles Jones. He's a wonderful man. He knows his language. He knows his stuff. He knows education. But anyways, with that said and done, hey, please like my channels and channels. Hit my notification bell. Support me. Share these videos with everybody. And thank you again. And till we meet again, shalom. Peace out.